Now, some other things that are pertinent to your dive that are inside of a submarine, as we do familiarize ourselves with the inside before we begin to talk about everything else on the outside of the submarine. Of course, the safety equipment, as you didn't see aboard the Discovery on that video, the Discovery, the exact same safety equipment that we're not going to use today. It's located right behind your blue backrest. Last thing to point out, the inside located right above your head to the center console. They are our world-famous white motion discomfort bags. You didn't see them before the Discovery. But it is good to know where those little white baggies are on the submarine. Now, during your dive today, should you start to feel a little uneasy, maneuver, and look up, grab those white baggies, open them up, use them as needed. If you do happen to use those white baggies, congratulations, they're now yours to keep. Please take those with you as you disembark the submarine, as they are now free gifts, courtesy of friends here at Atlantis.
Now I wanted to take a picture of it's gone.
And throughout your dive, you'll see some artificial structures resting upon our sandbar. And our reef itself is here upon the sandbar. So the pattern you will notice, you're going to see an artificial structure across the sandbar, artificial structure across the sandbar, and so on and so on and so on. We're actually approaching our first artificial structures right now. Now we have 6 of them total, 3 on each side of the submarine. And you'll see what they call, they are our Hawaiian pyramids. We do call them pyramids because they are shaped as pyramids. Concrete structures designed by the University of Hawaii, built by Atlantis. You'll see a vast increased amount of aquatic life here in this area. You notice initially during your dive, you didn't see that much fish because, well, in the beginning part of our dive, there was not that much for fish to hide. One of the first rules of survival in the ocean, fish do need a form of protection to hide from predators. If they have no protection, or fish are not going to live there because that will make them very vulnerable.
It's a dead fish. I think it's a dead fish.
Around these pyramids, though, lots of little nooks and crannies for those fish to hide, and thus a vast increased amount of aquatic life. Looking for these silver dollar dams of fish, also known as the Hawaiian bacillus. You'll see butterflies there on the starboard side.
Oh, over here.
We are all running parallel with Waikiki, and if we did hike up that slope there on the port side, or if we did hike up the Pali, about where we're located, we did that right there on Waikiki Beach in front of Duke's. So if you're wondering where we're located here below the water and 46 meters above the water, that will give you a pretty good, or a general idea of where we are at.
Interesting as all sizes and not they live in take care of each other. Leave each other.
Big fish.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to make a hard turn to starboard, head away from the Pali of Honolulu. All around JR number 1 here at the starboard side, begin to make our way out to deeper depths in the water. Speaking of that water outside, today is a nice cool 75 degrees Fahrenheit. In the summer times, our waters here in Hawaii will peak at about 81 degrees. In the winter time, we'll dip down to about 70 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Overall, for much of the entire airplanes down here in 60 feet of water, we placed them both down here in 1991. However, 1992, Hurricane Aniki came rolling through the islands. It was a Category 4 hurricane. It pulled these airplanes from 60 feet all the way out here to over 100 feet beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean. Welcome to the Atlantis Submarine's Triple Digit Club as we are cruising 103 beneath the surface. And beautiful views there of the wing there on the starboard side. You can see the corals growing on it again. Those corals are very small and insignificant, but it's almost 20 years ready to grow. Long time for those corals to grow. On port side, don't you worry, we have your pilots lining us up for our second wing here in just a moment.
They had been crashed.
Now this may be the deepest point during your dive, ladies and gentlemen, so you may want to take a picture of the depth gauge to prove how far down you went, that you've been down to over 100 feet.
Big fish.
Once we leave our airplane wings behind, we'll come up above the 100 foot area, but again, this may be the deepest point during your dive. I want to take a picture of the depth gauge now. If you want to bring it over 100 feet. Straight out around it. Slower down.
What? Big tunnels!
We're going to be looking at the stars on this Hawaii. There's a Hawaiian green sea turtle there. Coming over here to the stars. And maybe one turtle coming there on the port side. The port side is looking at the San Pedro.
See that one laying on that thing?
Beautiful view on both sides.
Look at all the fish.
We have a couple there on the catwalk on the starboard side, and even one there on the bow on the port side. Beautiful view.
There's that one right there.
Another one.
There off the starboard side as well as the YO. And we may even have some Heller's bear. Those long, slender silverfish all swim together. This will be Heller's. Now again, we all spin around and swap views here in just a moment, so we'll all see the same thing.
Loads of turtles. Open now.
Beautiful views on both sides.
Yeah,
Don't forget, you do have a dive log, so if you ever dive like this, take
Barracuda?
spot out as many fish out there in your dive log as you can. A lot of those fish you will see in those dive logs are actually found right here on the YO as well as the San Pedro. Beautiful views too on both sides.
You think this one too?
Yep. I think it was a
Beautiful
Japanese
view
fish.
there on the port side. See all those fish coming home. One thing you'll notice on the YO is the beautiful view of the turtles there on the upper catwalk, as well as the cauliflower coral gardens there on the upper catwalk of the YO.
Right by the little thing.
Corals
Now the
do
bridge is
need
dropped into the
sunlight
hull.
to survive,
Just fell backwards
and they
into
do help
it.
to survive. And as you look on the YO, you'll see more corals growing on the upper catwalk, but there's more sunlight than below it, so you're seeing a great example of that right there before you guys. Nice view of the Pedro off the starboard.
That big bug.
Turtles on that one.
Yeah.
And nice view there, the wheelhouse on the port side.
Probably do a buoy to let it just surface.
Oh, there's a turtle right there. See him?
Oh yeah.
It's right
Yeah,
there.
I see him.
Look at the turtle. How do you see the turtle? Yeah, the little turtle like this.
A lot of times you're going to have to look down into the Pedro itself.
There's one.
Yes, I see him too.
Eagle rays, might see some spotted eagle rays off the port side as we look at the Pedro and the turtle there off the starboard side. So keep an eye out for eagle rays off the port.
Where that wheelhouse has just collapsed right backwards. See it? It's fallen over backwards.
So again, the San Pedro, the most recent edition, placed down here in '96. Atlantis actually purchased this vessel from the state for $1.
Wow.
And they purchased it so cheap because it was very damaged by a fire. The state was basically going to take this vessel offshore and dump it into the water. But Atlantis found out about it and they were able to purchase it from the state for about $1.
Huh.
Both of these vessels, by the time they were made environmentally sound by getting all the excess metals, excess fluids, as well as making these vessels scuba diver friendly and placing them down here. Atlantis invested close to $700,000 for both these vessels placed down here.